I'm on them, I'm on this, please don't hold that against me. I'm a girl with a temper and heat, I know I can be crazy.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Let's go, boys. Welcome to Challenge in 3 today. I'm playing Katarina. If this champion makes it through ban phase, pick it. It's stupid. When mastered, expect pentakills regularly, accompanied with a bag full of LP gains. Her laning phase and team fighting is where she excels, and although she doesn't have any hard CC, she definitely makes up for it with the ability to 100-0 enemy with plenty of counterplay. No way. No counterplay. In lane, level 2 and level 3 is where you're getting kills. If you're not getting solo kills in lane as Katarina, you're not playing her right. Poke with your Q as much as possible and look for the optimal time to E into your enemy, looking to get autos in with an ignite to finish off a kill. The level 3 all-in actually looks a little bit different, where you want to E first and then W drop straight away, then Q and E for the chase to finish them off. Getting into the specifics, these are the best runes for Katarina. Simple yet effective. I sometimes like to go for a more aggressive rune page, which is what Perks sometimes uses, with no defensive runes at all. Masteries are very simple. Make note to use Fresh Blood. It adds a small yet very important amount of damage to your pre-6 all-in. For your ability order, you want to start with your Q, then E, and then W, followed by Q max, E max, and finally a W max. For summoner spells, just go Flash Ignite. There's maybe a couple of other instances where you can go Flash Exhaust against things like Syndra, where you want to negate her burst, but all in all, I think Flash Ignite is really good and it gives you so much kill pressure in lane. For starting items, you want to get a Dark Seal and 3 potions, or Cloth Armor and 4 potions against 80 matchups. The extra pot advantage versus getting a refillable is debatable, but at the end of the day, it makes sure you can 100% out-sustain your opponent. For the build path, you have 4 core items: Sork Boots, Gunblade, Hourglass, and Void Staff. The rest can be situational. Against heavy AP or heavy CC like LeBlanc or Ryze, going Merc Treads and an Abyssal will definitely help out in your laning phase. Also, something like a QSS against champions such as Malzahar is definitely going to help out. A lot of people ask me why I don't go Hex Drinker, and to put it simply, it just doesn't scale well into late game. It becomes a really inefficient item in the late game. This is my favorite build for Katarina right now, and you're going to see Rylai's in there, mainly because it helps you stick to your opponent so easily, and you'll see really good players like Apto doing this in solo queue. Now let's get into some of the more complex things that Katarina has to offer. Firstly, Katarina can jump over walls with her W. This helps with roams. She can also E before the dagger actually comes out, so if you spam your E as soon as you W, you appear on the other side of the wall instantly. Next is that your E is an auto attack reset, so in every all-in, try and auto E and then get the auto straight away afterwards. For the bread and butter all-in combo, it's pretty basic. It's not as complex as people make it out to be. You don't have to start with your Q, which many people try and do. It does help if you can get a Q in a really good position, but most of the time you can't because everyone's going to avoid your dagger, so you just want to E in with the W drop, ultimate, and then you want to QE to finish them off. Because Katarina is a really good roaming champion, you want to be clearing mid as soon as possible and looking for roams. You can do that really easily just with a Q into an E and W, and you'll clear their entire wave. Lastly, in the mid and late game, Katarina is best as a flanking assassin. So you pretty much just want to flank the enemy team behind, especially in the jungle. Look for a pick on their backline. Use your Hourglass to maybe dodge some CC and let your team reposition so that they can clean up the fight. That's Challenge in 3, boys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.